Moving on to the middle to the third week of August, here's a typical example of a wonderful stag. All his rights in four. He's spotted us, but he's not quite sure whether to run away or whether to stay and watch us. Oh well, you film me, I'll just walk away. But this is a typical example of a stag on Exmoor, a good old stag on Exmoor. Here we have another stag, and note the flies still worrying the poor devil. These flies will keep worrying the stag until he starts stripping his velvet, and here we have a typical example of a stag stripping velvet. Look. The velvet's not stripped off all in one go. It may take 2 or 3 days before he strips it off. It just depends. The stripping process is normally in withy bushes or nut bushes and even gorse. If you note carefully, the other side has not been stripped off yet. As a general rule, this will take possibly 2 days before you strip it off. And although it may look gruesome, the stag is very much more comfortable once that velvet is off. Many people call this operation, if you like to call it that, when these stags are stripping velvet, as seeing the stag in tatters, or it's tattering time. During this time, obviously in August, there will be quite a large number of stags going through the same process of stripping the velvet from their horns. And like I said earlier on, a various number of bushes. You got withy, you get the hazel, and very often it is the gorse and even rhododendron. Anything like that that gives the stag room to thrash his head to and fro, he will be shredding his velvet.